Okay, well, welcome everyone. I'm Rebecca, and thanks for coming to our July monthly meetup for the Flock XR community. And this first section is recorded for YouTube, and then we stop recording to have a chat at the end. And now I am going to pass on to Liz for some project highlights.
Thanks, Rebecca. So each month we highlight our favourite projects. Last month it was 2 games, so I thought this month we'll go for 2 animations instead. So the first one here is this yellow and blue project, and the colours were deliberately chosen because of a TikTok trend looking at the cartoon Bluey that discussed whether it purposefully only uses colours that dogs can see. So we thought it was great to see a project where colour theory and colour considerations were like at the centre of the animation. And yeah, we're showing this instance our dogs will enjoy it too. And the second project here, so this is inspired by a holiday that a young creator went on. So they visited a 1,000-year-old dragon tree in Spain. We've seen pictures. It really is as big as it looks in the animation. A lot bigger than the trees I'm used to in my local park, that's for sure. Okay, and then this is our NLNet grant progress. So usually Tracy does this slide. I'm not going to spoil any of her updates, so she'll be able to do that when she returns in August. So one thing that I've been working on is compressing the 3D models, and that's to reduce the download size as much as possible. So the models, they're already very low poly. They've got an average size of about 400 kilobytes, but after some tweaking, there's now an average size of just under 90. Along the way, there was a couple of really funny incidents. So if you have a look at the videos, the alien, I took the compression just that little bit too far, so we had to back that out. And also, I found out that the alien has had a small patch of hair material on their skin since day one, all the time. So luckily both things are fixed now. Okay, and then this is where we do the feature spotlight. So this time I thought I'd focus on the material block. It's just a really neat block that can transform how worlds look and some of the effects that you can achieve. So material can be assigned to the sky dome, the ground, characters, objects, items, lots of different things within Flock XR. If you want to make a world where everything is stripy, you can go right ahead and you can do that. So there's 3 properties in the material block. The first one is the texture image. So you can have tiles, a grid, checks, eyeballs, fish, whatever you want. You can choose from the library of images there. And you can also choose what color or colors you want to add to your material as well. And then the third property is the alpha, so the transparency of the material. There's 3 characters here in the project. So they've been designed to look like, the first one's made of hedges, the second one is glass, and then the third one is bricks. So we think these characters would be perfect in a fantasy world. And with that, I'm going to hand back over to Rebecca.
Oh, you've inspired me already. I'm really desperate to make a game. I feel like I haven't made a game for ages. But anyway, moving on. So I just wanted to quickly remind you of that we do build everything in public with Flock XR. And if you want to see all of those new features and new updates that we've been adding, supported by NLNet, then you can go to the About page, go to About, go down to Versions, and then you can see the original, the legacy version of Flock. You can see the one in the center is the one that we're using right now, the live version. And then the one to the right, which is release 2, that's the one that's got all of those new features that we are working on at the moment. So if you do want to have a look at that, then do go to that page and have a look, because it is quite interesting. I mean, we're seeing lots of changes as we go every time we go on it, which is quite exciting. This is the thing that's kind of the new thing, I guess. We've actually started to create a new Flock XR YouTube channel. So we've always had a Flip Computing YouTube channel pretty much since the beginning, and that's where these monthly meetup videos end up. But now we've started to use the handle @FlockXR on YouTube, and this very specifically has just Flock XR content on it, and this is going to be your first port of call, as along with the hub, so hub.flockxr.com as well. Those are going to be the two places where you're really going to find those tutorial support and lots of ideas. And the thing that I'm working on right now is a series called How to Teach Programming to Beginners aged 7 to 14 plus. And it's keeping me busy. I'm going around all different locations in the West Midlands, and I'm filming in beautiful locations, but I'm also teaching you about how to teach programming as well. So you can come for learning about all the different things, but then you can also nosy around all those different places as well. So it's quite interesting to look at. So I like to call it a cozy way to learn. So might not be for everyone, and that's fine. You can go to the short clips if you want your real short, quick answers. But if you want just like a cozy way to learn how to teach programming, I think you're going to enjoy it and you'll find it quite interesting. And we get it a new episode 8:30 a.m. every Thursday until it's done. So we'll see when it's done. Maybe in a couple of months. Who knows? So before we wrap up to our Q&A section, I wanted to remind you of the 3 ways to stay up to date with all things Flock XR. So we've got a mailing list with a newsletter that you can get. We also have our fabulous Discord community for you to join, and obviously the monthly meetups, which you're seeing right now. And these are all completely free spaces where you can ask us questions and share ideas, and the community is growing all of the time, and we really would love you to be part of it. So now, for anyone catching up with this meeting via YouTube, this concludes the recorded part of the session, but why not attend the August session live for the opportunity to stay and talk to other educators in the Flock XR community? And we'll add the sign up link to that in the description below. Thanks for watching, everyone.